So, I mean, given the things that you've mentioned in terms of the future which is about to happen, actually, from a technology perspective, certainly, and then from just the management of the business of sports entertainment, what are some of the things, pieces of career advice that you might have for students to help them prepare to position themselves? And I really want to focus on, those knowledge sets, skill sets, experiences that they might be able to garner starting today.
Yeah, yeah. It's one, it's obviously every business, that's sort of rare, becomes really competitive to get into it. So it's not just sports, but at the highest level of whatever business you want to get into, it's highly competitive. And so I would say, keep pushing, right? Keep pushing for what you're passionate about and keep striving for that. But what I'll say about this time in particular, that we're almost on a, everyone had to pause, right? At some point, very, very few industries kept going full speed. Everyone had to pause. There was a lot of at home, stay at home, do your work from at home. I mean, there's so many Fortune 500 companies around the globe that are saying, we're not bringing our people back until 2021. And so I think for us, as students or alum, graduates, it's a few things. It's one, we have to find our new routine and figure out what you're going to be successful at every day. That new routine that you feel good about when you go to bed at night, and you say, okay, I accomplished this, this, and this. The other piece I would say is accomplish something that you feel you want to get better at. And during this time, and I think this applies to every industry, is I took an online class for negotiation, and it was extremely important. It's extremely important for everything I do, but it gave me even more foundation and knowledge and practice to work on. And so I feel like I accomplished something during this time, and I got better at something during this time. So there's skill sets that you're going to have to use no matter what industry you're in. Negotiation is just that. And it's not sort of the back and forth, let me negotiate for, $10 versus $15. No, it's more so negotiating relationships. Okay. And making sure you're flourishing in the moment, and making sure you're getting out of every conversation what you really want to get out of it. And those lead to really meaningful, not only relationships, but careers, and way more meaningful outcomes for you as you go through life. And so I don't want people to think that it's like there's a lot of negotiation I have to do in terms of big scale contracts. But there's a day-to-day push and pull that you have to go through a lot, and you have to figure out how to navigate that. And I think that's a big deal that I think our Middlebury community, we can get better at, because we have the foundation to really succeed in that skill set.
Is there anything else you want to share with the students?
Well, I'm passionate about Middlebury. I'm honored to be on the board of trustees as an alumni trustee. It means more trips to Middlebury for me, and I get to get back up there to Vermont, and I hope I get to get back up there soon. And I think for all of us, these are very difficult times, but we're the fortunate ones because I think we have the skill sets to achieve and see past this and this new normal. And then also when we get past this pandemic, what do we want it to look like? What do we want the world to look like? What do we want our jobs to look like, our families, our communities, and take that broad view. And I think that's where we can end up. I think we can use this challenge, this adversity, one of the worst things we've ever gone through as a country and as a world, to come out on the other side and say, okay, what do we want this to look like? This new normal to look like, and use that as an opportunity. And I think we're uniquely positioned to do that as Middlebury graduates.
We've been speaking with Koby Altman, General Manager of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thank you so much for your career field perspectives.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.